Hello, everybody, and welcome back to A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. Let me crack open this. I finally found these original Ghost energies, the like white can. A very strange flavor, reminds me of bubblegum. I don't know. Anyway, um, let's have a conversation for a minute here. Last night at approximately 1:53 a.m., my YouTube channel was terminated. Yeah, of course. You're watching this on YouTube, more than likely, and you're thinking, what do you mean? Your YouTube channel's there. Well, I appealed this, and the reason my YouTube channel was terminated was because of spam, uh, dis- my YouTube channel was terminated for spam, deceiving, or scamming. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never scammed anybody on here. I've never deceived anybody. I mean, I might have not told you where a story was going, and I knew. I don't know. And I've not spammed anything. So that was quickly reversed. You know me, I don't take things like that shit very well. So currently, right now, I'm drafting a very strongly worded email that will be sent to YouTube at some point in the next couple days. Because I don't know why the fuck my channel was taken down for that. I've never had a strike on this channel. I mean, you know, that's just how it is. Uh, a lot of times YouTube sometimes makes mistakes, and as you guys know, I've been streaming for 9 years, and all of my videos are, you know, on the channel, and so, frankly, I was trying to come up with I have a lot of stuff that I need to do in terms of like I gotta do like a backup now for my YouTube. I'm going to pretty much write down all of the games that I've played, and if I have to, I will redo entire playthroughs in the future. So yeah, thankfully we're back, and clearly it was a clerical error. However, the error will be on the fact that somebody will have to now deal with the fact that I'm going to write a very strongly worded, and you know what I mean by strongly worded, email to YouTube demanding an explanation as to why my channel was falsely terminated. Um, I'm not going to bother tagging Team YouTube on Twitter. I'm going to just go straight to the fucking source. And if I have to, I will get into contact with Google directly. So, with all that being said, welcome back to the road ahead. Now, we're in the harbor. The last time that we played, we were in the like water treatment facility, and now we are in like a what looks like a park. We're headed for the harbor. Friendly friends from outer space. Beauty requires silence. I love all the little like posters that are like very relevant to the situation, right? Oh, it's another one of these. Oh, well, I still have that guide for these. Six. The harbor 629. Look, I'm not gonna bother. All right, because I don't even know how the you would have found the first ones. You know, sweet stories to fall asleep to. Let's hope this helps with the nightmares. Okay. Um, do I? I mean, might as well, right? Woohoo! You figured out my puzzle. Good job, Dad. Mom didn't think you could do it. See, well, unfortunately, your dad did not, in fact, solve the puzzle. You know, I was gonna drink my Hawaiian Punch C4, but I decided against it because I kind of want to save that for a rainy day. Hey, Dad. All right, no, this is my bad. Okay, clearly. If you finally decide to use the briefcase I got you, just think about the ingredients for Mom's apple pie. 6 eggs, 2 cartons of milk, and 9 apples. Love, Casey. Hi, Casey. Thanks for the lovely note, but I don't get how that helps me use my briefcase. Also, that doesn't seem like a lot of milk. Doesn't that seem like a lot of milk for one pie? Love, your confused dad. Okay, well, your dad is a bigger idiot than me. I kind of want to see this statue. Let's see if there's anything over here. There is. Oh, that must be them. Look at us in the park by the statue of Friedrich Nietzsche. I don't know who the fuck that is. It's probably not even a real person. What's up with these shoes tied all over the place? See a nest on top of there. Shoes all over the place. They're like tied up. You know, I did not necessarily have like the worst experience in the last part. So, you know, unlike the part 2 where the campsite I think was probably the worst aspect of this game thus far. Okay, we got a fire truck. Like, of all the mechanics in this game, I do think that the mechanic of using the sand has been my favorite. Just because of, you know, it's like ripped right out of the film, you know. Yes, I know my lungs are burning. Yes, I know my lungs are burning. But got that. I mean, personally, I don't think that this game I don't think that this game is too bad, honestly. I mean, it's, you know, like I think that if they made a sequel to this, I think it would, if they could probably expand with like mechanics and maybe make it where I don't play as a fucking asthmatic. Is that a fucking bird midair? Oh my god, look at that. There's 2 birds that are up there, and they're just perched in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that one was my bad. Alright, well, he's fucking off, I guess, so. We're good. I have no fucking clue where I'm going. I'm just like pouring the sand. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of enjoy this light better than the other one. Listen, the other flashlight sucked because the batteries would just die. Oh, okay, that was my bad. At least this one, I don't have to use the batteries, and I can just, like... do that. Okay. Gotta risk it a little bit. Where the hell am I going? I think at some point he's just like, you know, somebody's fucking with me. There is some yellow here. Oh, we're going in here. Alright, there we are. The guy might have shot himself. Alright. See, look at that. It just, like, dies. Maybe it's not better than the other flashlight. I do still have, like, flares and stuff. God damn it. Or I don't have flares. Okay. Okay, those aren't needed. Oh, 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 I spilled my drink. Oh, oh, I spilled my drink. Hold on. Oh boy. It wasn't that much. It's alright. It's a very odd flavor. It's like berry bubblegum or some shit. I don't know how to describe it. What are these? Candy bars? Gum gum. Okay, so I guess we're... coming out through here. Rendezvous at Harbor. We got a sign from the National Guard. Pass through tech store. It's 24/7. Go over 24/7 creatures inside. Alright, so we need the ladder thing to get up here. Now, there is a bottle here, but this won't break through. See, it'll crack it, but it won't break through. So I need something to break through it. I do like we've kind of like moved into a city element now. I think that's rather interesting. Thanksy. No. So I'm guessing that this door is locked. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So it says through tech store, so I feel like then this is not going to be the correct way to go. Alright, let's like, let's wait for that to go away. Oh, well, this is a fucking mistake. Electronically locked, huh? What was the fucking point of coming in here? I'm starting to wonder what the fuck I'm even doing in here. Oh, there's also something for the tech shop in here. Okay, okay. That's music of the 60s. I already had a brick. I didn't realize I already had a brick. I thought I had a bottle. Okay. Oh. Oh, please. Oh, please. Please. Okay, that was just fucking stupid. Bye. Goodbye. There's fucking glass here too. What the fuck do you mean obstructed? It doesn't push out? Okay, well, I don't really know. There might have been more stuff in there, but that place was fucking dusty, and my lungs were on fire. Oh, here's the ladder to get up that thing. I don't even like. I'm like. Oh, I see. Yeah. Warning: the amount of dust inside is extreme. I went in to connect some cables and coughed so badly I alerted a creature. I was able to sneak out by the time it arrived, but I got lucky. If you must enter, I wish you the same luck. Corporal Harrison. Private Haskell. Do not ask me how, do not ask me why, but for some ungodly reason, the warehouse is the only remaining power source on this block. So if you want lights in the hardware store, go to the warehouse. Hoping to turn the refrigerators on in the 24/7, go to the warehouse. Wishing you could get into the tech store, but apparently their stupid doors won't even work without electricity. You guessed it. I've hooked up a cable to run from the tech store to the warehouse. If the power goes out again, you'll need to go to the warehouse to flip the switch, but hopefully that should do it. Corporal Harrison. P.S. Joking aside, do not divert any power to the 24/7. Nobody should have to see what's inside. Oh. Gee. Great. Alright, so you think maybe... You think maybe there's, something further up with this? Can't help but want to check. I mean, it's a ladder, so I can always just get back down. It's not like I'm trapped in the damn place. You see, there's like something else up here. Oh, maybe this is another way in. Oh, I understand. But I don't have to go back in there now, so, okay. So maybe that was the idea, so you didn't have to break the window. It gave you the ladder so you could get, there was another way that you could get, okay. So there was multiple ways in. That was worth checking. Okay. Ooh! Hey, there you go. So for those of you who haven't seen the movie, I mentioned this last time. Just like every movie with an alien in it, they always seem to have like just the dumbest weakness ever. These guys are sensitive, since they're sound sensitive. They're sensitive to high pitched noises. That's how you get their heads all fucked up, where the platelets open and then you can shoot and kill them because that's all, soft tissue on the inside. So you use high pitched noises to basically freak them out so that they're disoriented. Just like in Signs, how the aliens are allergic to water and shit, which is hilarious. What do we got here? We got some games, dude. Cookin' Dada? Hell yeah, I played that. Connor, never played that one before. Looks cool. Legends of Louis Chi. Heard that was a great RPG. What is that? Ramming Zero? Never heard of it. What the fuck is that? Defense something. Oh, dude, Arachnocalypse. Sorry, it's I was almost getting choked up from Arachnocalypse. I remember playing this game, and there's a moment in which the main character, Scorpio, you know, of course, like Scorpion, like Arachnid. Scorpio, his love, Brunella, is killed by the Queen Arachnid, and he delivers this powerful like speech in which he talks about how he's going to take down the Arachnids once and for all. It's very much like a Resistance like kind of game. I mean, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Such a great game. Such a great game. Oh, dude, a MetaQuest 2 or 3? I have a Quest 3. I still call it Oculus, by the way. I have a Quest 3. Oh, dude, what the fuck is this? It's like a Neo Geo handheld. Look at that thing. That's a Switch 2. Dude, we're getting close, by the way. The fucking Switch 2 is like, we're less, whatever, I think we're like, what is today? The 25th? We are less than 2 weeks away. We are 10 days out from like that system releasing. It's wild. That's wild to me. I have a pre-order for the Switch 2 as well. I think I talked about that in the last part. I gotta prepare. I gotta like unhook my Switch dock. What would be the point of going over here? Oh, can I open this? No. I'm sorry, what was the point of this? Is it to get back in here? Oh. There's like... Oh, there's a collectible. I can't really see, so... Oh, cool. I can use this. I didn't even see that earlier. Okay, and then this, leads back out there. Yeah, so for those who are wondering what is going to come after this, we are going to be checking out Deliver at All Costs, which is a game that I thought looked really fun. We're going to be playing that. And there's going to be some other things in June that I'm thinking about checking out as well. I have a few things in mind. In terms of stuff, we have obviously we're still playing through Doom. I'm thinking about kind of like the backlog as well in terms of things that we have, as well as like. Obviously, we're taking a break from Assassin's Creed for the time being. I am I'm going to try to maybe figure out like a good way to stream that game before we do it. It sounds. Stay silent, stay alive. Get underground, find a quiet place. Oh! Said the thing! It says the thing! The movie! Oh! Yeah. So yeah, because I'm not really too sure quite yet how I want to do that game. Because compared to Assassin's Creed 3, the game has a lot more open world aspects to it in terms of like sailing and shit, and we're definitely going to do the like boss ships and stuff, but there's going to be a lot of shit that I'm probably going to do off camera, a lot of sailing stuff that I probably will do off camera, a lot of like ship stuff that will probably be done off camera. A lot of off-camera grinding to kind of keep the playthrough a little bit more cohesive. But I really got to figure that out. We're also going to be doing, the DLC as well, Freedom Cry, just like we did the Tyranny of King Washington DLC for 3. I'm really sad that that remaster was dog shit. Really bums me out. I know as well, I did want to, I was going to talk about this with the Assassin's Creed Black Flag playthrough, which is, I know there has been for a long time the rumor that Black Flag is going to get remade. And that's kind of one of the reasons why we're not jumping into Black Flag, is because I want to wait really till the end of the year, because the thought is that that might be announced sometime this year. And so I don't know if it's going to be announced, this year or not. If it is, we may end up playing the remake versus, or like, oh, there's another briefcase down there. How do I... Oh, I guess maybe I just drop down here and then I turn around. We might end up playing that versus the original version, but we'll see. Just depends. If not, I mean, I could always do what I did with Resident Evil 4 and play both. Alright, so let me pull up my 347, 369. Oh, cool. Okay. Well. Note to self, the technique Diane taught me for hiding codes is giving me nightmares. What's wrong with me? Scared of monsters at 45. I should go back to therapy. Remember to schedule an appointment. Well, there is no therapy anymore. I also mentioned in the last part that I was playing Crime Scene Cleaner. And I'm on the last level of Crime Scene Cleaner. I got a key. And goddamn, is that last level so massive? Like the warehouse, Big Jim's warehouse. Oh my god. Oops. It's like such a huge location. They keep getting bigger and bigger at the end. But then I don't know, like everybody has their niche, right? Like my roommate, she plays a lot of like RPG. She's like a fan of like Elder Scrolls and shit like that. And she plays a lot of like RPGs that are mostly like high fantasy. But she likes like Mass Effect as well. I know she played like Dragon Age, the newest Dragon Age game. And she played like she was playing Avowed before Oblivion came out. But like that's really kind of like what she plays, is really just like games like that, or like Fallout. But I seemingly in my off time I play mostly like racing games and fucking cleaning games. I play the Crew Motorfest. Like I play that every week. I do all the weekly stuff every time. And then I play like games like Power Wash Simulator and like cleaning games and shit. That's all I seemingly ever play. Note to self: if you forget the code for you know what, just look at this strange monster. Okay, I'm taking a picture of that. It's like everybody has like their niche that they just play all the time. And it seems like I just play like cleaning games. Like I think I have like 9 days in total time played in Power Wash Simulator. I've played every DLC. I have like all but I think 3 achievements in that game. I have every DLC for the achievement for every achievement for Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke. I have every achievement for all the DLCs. Oh, that's what's over here. Collectible. And I'm gonna actually rebuy the game and all the DLCs on PlayStation as well because I played it all on Xbox. I'm gonna do it all for PlayStation as well, so it's like I have something else to do on there. Fuck. So I have that to play again. I'm also gonna buy Crime Scene Cleaner on PlayStation because that game's actually really fun. Again, I don't know what I have with these cleaning games. I don't understand why I'm so like enthused by them. I think it's because I have OCD and everything in my life is like clean. Like I keep all of every like room in my house is clean. Like I keep everything clean all the time just because I hate messes. So I think that's kind of like one of the aspects. But Crime Scene Cleaner also has a story to it. Like it's not like I mean like the overall main story, it's not like some major story, but it is something that like is rather interesting in terms of like you read like notes and you know it's kind of related to the main character, him kind of dealing with navigating this life with a sick daughter and stuff like that. It's it's really cool. And if you like cleaning games, it's actually really fun. I know that at the end of the month, Game Pass, there's going to be another. It's an anti-cleaning game. It's Spray Paint Simulator, and that's like the opposite of Power Wash Simulator. And so I'm going to check that out as well. I'm excited for Power Wash Simulator 2 to come out. Now that they've kind of wrapped up doing stuff with... I can't wait for the collabs for 2. I can't imagine what they're going to have for 2. That's going to be wild. I can see them. So many boats sitting in the harbor. All about to leave. All headed for safety. They're so close. If I could shout, you might even hear me. So that's it. So this is it. And why? Because when there's a national crisis, people panic and go to the grocery store. It's true, they take all the toilet paper. And in the world, monsters killing people on the street and a whole mob gets the bright idea to rush into my goddamn store and start fighting over toilet paper. There it is, I just said that. Toilet paper. Punching each other, yelling at each other. I try to stop them. I try to keep the peace, but it's too late. Those things are already here, and I pay the price. I hate customer service. You know, I can tell you why. Here's the thing. I'll tell you why everybody goes for toilet paper. I know that, the idea of everybody buying bottled water and stuff, that's obvious, right? Because in an apocalypse, water, a clean water source, having clean water is like a necessity. You need water to live. The reason why everybody goes for toilet paper is because the idea of wiping your ass with anything but toilet paper is an unsettling thing for most people. Because when you're out in the woods, you don't want to have to wipe your ass with a leaf, right? You don't want to have to find some dirty piece of paper and wipe your ass with that either, because toilet paper is literally designed to be used to clean your ass, right? Because in an apocalypse, you're not going to have, there's going to be a lot of places you don't have power, right? So you're not going to have some bidet. You can't just use a bidet, right? Toilet paper is one of those things that's like, it's soft and it's a piece of soft paper literally designed for one simple task. And if you have to use anything else, you ruin it, right? You use like an old rag or like a washcloth. It's ruined because you have to wash it. Toilet paper, you can just wipe your ass and throw it away, right? If you don't have any like running water, for example, right? You can't flush the toilet. You can still wipe your ass and just like throw the toilet paper away. But you know, like a washcloth, for example, these little washcloths, they're useful for other things. And so if you wipe your ass with it and you can't wash it, then what? You have to throw it away and you've just like wasted it. Pieces of paper, yeah, sure you can use those, but a lot of times it's like they're going to be dirty or whatever, and it's like you don't want to wipe your ass with a dirty piece of paper. So that is like the biggest reason why people go for toilet paper, because they're afraid, especially like when you saw with COVID, right, during the pandemic, the reason why everybody bought that shit up is because there were lockdowns and people are like, I can't go outside. And so if they run out of toilet paper, then what are they going to do? They're going to have to wipe their ass with their hand. And then that's gross. You know, I mean, so that's the reason why people buy toilet paper and go nuts over toilet paper. People think it's crazy, but it's just because in our minds we have been ingrained for so long. Like, because of course before toilet paper, like people used all kinds of shit like to like wipe their ass with, you know. But still, like the point is that we are like considered civilized now, right? We're a civilized society, so we're not using anything else but toilet paper to do that with. So people lose their minds over it because they can't fathom the idea that they're going to have to use something else to wipe their ass after they shit. So it is kind of humorous, right? It is kind of silly when you think about it. I'm just surprised that there's so, you know, for me, I think my biggest shock here for this apocalypse is that there's so many fucking inhalers everywhere. I mean, that's insane to me. I mean, you would think that really the only places that you would ever find inhalers, especially in the apocalypse, is a fucking pharmacy, right? You're not going to find a fucking inhaler just lying all over the place. So sounds of your songs. Oh, Ezekiel 26:13. So I'm going to tell you guys about this because I'm not going to gatekeep. I just found out about this event. If you guys, I've talked about me going to the Sphere. I'm going to the Sphere in July to go see Backstreet Boys. Listen, okay, I grew up with that shit. I'm a millennial, so, you know, that's my life. And so I'm going to the Sphere to see the Backstreet Boys, and I'm super excited about it. I have this whole Vegas trip coming up at the end of July that I'm doing. And it's just going to be this hugely wild weekend of going to all this like different shit in Vegas. But one of the things that I discovered the other day is kind of a Sphere-like experience. If you guys live in LA or you live in California, understand that unless you're aware, if you don't know about this, get aware of it. There is a cool theater-like experience, and they do a lot of sporting events. They're called COSM. COSM. And in June, they are having an event in which they have a specially designed showing in their like dome theater thing, which is like this big, you know, kind of Sphere-like experience for The Matrix. And tickets are selling out very quickly, even at the end of the month. Okay? Tickets for this thing, they go through the entire month of June, and they are already selling out. I'm not kidding. They're selling out like crazy already. I just bought some tickets to go see it in June. At like the end of June, excuse me. And even tickets then are starting to sell out. So if I were you, if you are a fan of The Matrix, and you want to see it in and I'm not kidding. The trailer for this, I saw the trailer like of what this looks like, and it's fucking nuts. It is wild. If you guys want it, like if you guys are a fan of like crazy shit like that, trust me, this is like one of those experiences that is unbelievable. It looks unbelievable. And if you don't live in LA, there's a Cosm in Dallas, I think as well, in Texas, for those of you unfamiliar, or if you live outside the United States, sorry, it's in Dallas, Texas. You can go there as well. So I'm sure that they have the show there as well. So I love these crazy like movie experiences. Once I discovered like 4DX, I was like fucking hooked. I'll have to blow my nose here in a minute. Oh, all right. Damn, what a safe room. I'll see. We're just talking about toilets. All right, that's fully charged now. All right, well, while we're in the safe room, I'm going to blow my nose real quick. I took my headphones off for a minute so I could blow my nose. I didn't realize she started playing the piano. I'm hoping to have this surgery by the end of the year for my deviated septum and all this other shit related to my nose, so I can get back to some normalcy. I miss playing so much. You know, they always ask me to play for them on the weekends, mom and dad. I mean, your grandma and grandpa. Oh yeah, she's talking to her unborn baby. Especially your grandma. When I didn't feel like it, I'd get so grumpy with them. Geez, I was an a-hole. Who knew the world would become a nightmare it is today? I will play for you whenever you want. Well, you know, if the monsters are dead. I would like, I know that like, A Quiet Place is a franchise now. Every like Quiet Place film has been in New York. I want a Quiet Place film set in other cities, like an LA one would be kind of cool. I would like to see like the Quiet Place in like other parts of the world as well. Like I would love to see them do it in like Europe or Asia. Front cover of children's book. Oh, here's Friendly Friends from Outer Space by Angela Lostwood. When the strange visitors first arrived from outer space, everyone at Old Hoosick Elementary School was really scared. Principal Gorlow even fainted. But when it turned out these visitors were just looking for a space that was nice and quiet to take a nap, everyone was thrilled. We know lots of good places to nap, squealed the students. We're going to show you all of our favorites. Those are just robots. Hi everyone, just a reminder, the door code has changed every week. The code will always be the current month plus the Monday of the current week. Yes, it's a bit confusing. No, we haven't come up with a better solution. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? Bro, I don't even know what fucking day it is. I'm sure I have it written down here in here. I'm sure this is it. Damn, that's a long note. Why am I even thinking about this? It's bullshit. It pisses me off. I built this place. I worked triple shifts for years until I could afford to pay a staff. I learned how to make coffee so scalding hot even the widow Mrs. Markle would drink it. I am the beating heart of this diner, me. But still, I'm thinking about leaving this place behind and making for the harbor. I always swore that if I had it my way, I'd die here over a plate of scrambleds. Scrambleds? Scrambleds? Is it scrambleds? What the fuck is a scrambleds? Like, I know what a scramble is. Over a plate of scrambleds? Scrambled what? Eggs? Potatoes? What? Or just scrambled? So why not go down with the ship? I don't know why I'm upset over that. I'm not upset. I don't know why I'm confused over that. Like a real captain? Who am I kidding? I know why Zoe. Here with her mom, June, when it happened. Stooped over a new comic like always. June didn't make it. My whole staff and every regular wiped out, except for Zoe. She won't make it to the harbor alone. She don't stand a chance, but I can't just leave this place, can I? I thought Zoe was just reading one of her comics for the 100th time, but then I realized she was making one, herself. Only 12 and a freaking artist. I wish June could see it. Zoe said she was drawing the hero, a barbarian chef or something, and God strike me down if it don't look just like me, the hero. Me, the hero. I gotta do it. I gotta get Zoe to the harbor. If someone finds this, know that there were good times in this diner, lots of them. It was for the best, it was. A young couple stumbles into my diner and so grateful for the food and supplies they're willing to take Zoe down to the harbor. Everybody wins. Everybody. I hope Zoe can see that. One day I hope she'll get why I lied. She wouldn't have left if I didn't. And if telling her I'm gonna meet her there gets her to the harbor, then it's worth it. It is. I'm not the guy from her comic. I'm not a hero. I'm just a poor Irishman with... Oh, I didn't read this enough. I'm just a poor Irishman with the best diner in Clinton. No, that's not Irish. Hold on. Let me point out my... I gotta tune it in. Hold on. I can do an Irish accent. I just gotta tune it in. Gotta find something to actually talk about. No, fuck. I can't do it. I gotta tune it in. Hold on. For all my Irish... Anybody who's Irish is watching, I'm so fucking sorry. Gotta tune in the Irish accent. There it is. I found it. I found it. No, well, no, I didn't. I didn't find it. No, I can do it, but I just gotta tell you, I gotta talk like it. I actually have to kind of push out the words. But sometimes the words just sound a little too, especially in the headphones. The Irish it's not there. It's not there. It's sounding a little too Northern British, actually. It's kind of there, but it's not. It's a little, well, see if I take the headphone. No, see, it's too, now I'm reverting to British. Now, I've put myself in a British accent now. See, now it's English now. I know I can do it. I just have to tune it, and then I have to get you. Like, here's the thing. I kind of chameleon accent sometimes because I have multiple British accents that I can do, and so I have to tune into the Irish. I have to tune into the Irish. You have to say certain words with a specific dialect, and you have to get in there. There it is. I've locked it in. Yeah. What? Not. I can't say yeah. No. Don't say that. And I don't have the enunciation on some words. You have to, like I said, I have to tune it in, and you have to find it. You have to find it and kind of get in there. It was for the best, it was. A young couple stumbles into my diner and so grateful for the food and supplies they're willing to take probably Zoe, actually, down to the harbor. Everybody wins. Everybody. I'm not the guy from her comic. I'm not a hero. I'm just a poor Irishman with the best diner in Clinton. Clinton. A little bit. Anybody who's Irish watching, don't rate my Irish accent. I know it's not that great. Listen, like I said, I have to lock it in. I didn't lock in. Alright? I didn't lock in. That's my bad. Sorry to this guy. Oh, never mind. Here we go. So it's June 6, 18? Oh. This actually happened in 2020. Oh, so COVID was happening. While the... Oh, the Monday. Current month, so 6. Current Monday of the current week. 6/1/5/15. There we go. I'll take it. All right. Yeah, you know, I can do and I'm not going to embarrass myself right now, but I can do multiple British accents. I had, you know, like I have quite a few friends in the UK, and I have picked up many British accents that I've practiced over the years. You know, a lot of people they do this Cockney, like Londoner type accent. That's like the almost like the stereotypical British accent that most people who do a British accent do. But when you can do, you know, North and South dialects, um, that's where you start to like kind of branch out. You know, I used to watch a lot of British TV and shows, and like I watched a lot of Doctor Who. And so as somebody who was like watching Doctor Who, I used to watch Orphan Black. I used to watch like a lot of, well, I was always watching the original Top Gear. Um, I watched, I watched a lot of Monty Python growing up as well. Um, And so I would listen to these, you know, so many different British accents between like a lot of these, especially like Doctor Who. You actually get a pretty vast, you know, different British accents. And so I would pick up on a lot of these British accents and practice them. And having friends in like Bristol, for example, um, I having friends in Bristol, I would practice with them, and they would tell me like, you know, okay, well, it's not, you know, good enough here. You know, there's certain words you're not saying correctly, and so that's kind of the concept. You know, it's kind of how it worked for me. So, you know, a lot of people they just do the London accent like this. So that you know, yeah, that it's not hard to do an accent like that, but you have to make sure that you actually say words correctly. You know, you have to say words correctly. You have to enunciate certain words. You can't just do, you know. Sorry! Alright? My bad. Oh, I listen to a lot of British, like, comics as well. Like, one of the comics that I listened to a lot was Jimmy Carr. Um, but I would watch, like, oh god, what was that fucking show called? Wasn't IQ, was it? It was like the game show where they would like ask about the questions. They would ask the questions and then people had to guess if it was like true or not, or they would make a statement and then somebody had to determine if it was like if the information was correct. And like Stephen Merchant was on that. But you can smooth out plenty of accents. You can do kind of a higher British accent like this. Smoother out. This creature really doesn't like the fact that I'm having a talk. You can do really high, and depending on the pitch, it sounds different. Right? So you can do kind of an accent like this, and the words are shorter, and they can't have a cut. They're Cockney, but it's like a shorter cut of the word, right? And then you drop it down, and you can short the words out, and it even sounds even worse like this. You can do like you really have to tune it so that it slurs, right? It's all about it's all about changing the way the verbiage is and the way that the enunciation is performed. Um, And you can do different dialects from all across the UK. Some of them are a lot harder to do than others. There are some, and I'm not going to do it because I'm not even locked into my Irish accent. And I can't do a Scottish. I tried. I'm not gonna lie. I attempted to try to do a Scottish. I just never could do it. It sounds too stereotypical. Sean, a listener heard us. Annie and Lee didn't make it. I'm scared. I'm alone, but I'm here waiting. See you soon, Barbarian Chef. Zoe. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, so that's my point. That it can be done. You just have to practice a lot. Like Scottish, it always said I can just never do it, and I can never lock in to get it like there either. I would always watch. One of the things I would do is I would always watch like, like films with like a lot of Scottish in them. For example, like Braveheart's a great example of like I would try to watch those and try to like dial it in, but it just wasn't feasible. Like it's just not something that I could ever get where I could actually get it to be how I wanted it. Fuck, no boat. Now I'm having a stroke again. Fuck, no boat at the docks. We didn't come this far for nothing. We have to keep going. There must be another boat somewhere. It can't end like this. It won't. Alright, should probably go ahead and take that. There's a lot of, like, doing this. Got a collectible over here. Okay. The thing I want to check is over here. There's this gate here. I was to say, it's still locked, but... Yeah, this is like a nightmare. This is like a nightmare in itself. Like, you're like there's just like so much like crunchy shit to walk on over here, and then there's all this wood as well, which is just horrible. But you know, the problem is I just don't practice that much anymore. I don't practice a lot of my, my accents anymore. Urgent, immediate evacuation order, civilians to boats. It's an urgent message we received directly from the National Guard. We must evacuate civilians immediately. Gather and transport them to all available boats. We were told it's essential to get them off the mainland, but that silence is paramount. We don't know why, but the chief is guessing nuclear. The National Guard is en route to provide assistance. Establish an assembly point at your local dock. Deploy teams to assist with organized evacuation. Prioritize clear communication and composure. Coordinate with our command center at the National Guard for updates and support. Time is critical. Act now to ensure success. Stay safe, stay vigilant. They never dropped the nukes in this. I don't think they could fire them just because everybody got pretty much killed before. Everybody got killed before they could actually fire that shit off. Maybe in some parts of the world or some places, I don't know. Alright, let's wait for that to go away. Oh. Damn, this is a long one too. There we go. Very few ships remain. A couple set sail, most were attacked and sank before they could get far enough from land. The chances of taking off without those things hearing you aren't odds that I'd take. But to anyone who do risk it, I'm rooting for you. Here we go. So I don't understand why climbing the ladder exacerbates the asthma. Like, it's just climbing a ladder. It should have been me. I'm the one who stepped on that glass, who drew that thing's attention. The officer shot at it, distracted it. He gave his life for mine. Why? Why should I live and he die? He was actually helping people, but me, I'm just dead. That's what you are. That's why you never finished that. Oh boy. Oh my. Screen feedback. When near a lit screen, creatures cause interference with the device signal. A loud noise will set off feedback that disturbs and distracts them. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Okay, let's climb down here. Oh, there's a door. Look, he's stuck on the stairs, idiot! Whew. Alright, explore the fire station. Murphy, I found someone. A little girl, 11, 12 maybe, all alone. Won't talk to me. Just keeps muttering about a chef or a barbarian or something, staring off like she's looking for someone. Anyway, when you get back, come find us on the dock. I'm trying to get her to eat, but she seems to like baked beans about as much as you do. We got to help her, Murph. I don't know how exactly, but we signed up to protect people, didn't we? And if we don't protect her, then who? Riley. Oh, the harbor. Please let me find a boat in here. I think that we're probably on the last level, if I had to guess. I'm so tired, but what I saw on that screen was as clear as day. There's a boat somewhere in that fire station. We'll find it and leave this place. Mom, Dad, I need your strength. How much did I miss in the harbor? So I missed one note. I've got it's pretty miraculous. I've gotten almost everything in all these levels. Oh! Right, to the fire station. I think we're gonna find that little girl. Equipment storage. Okay. Okay, well this door is not open. There's that one. I'm guessing that this door is locked, yeah. Hi team, our electrical system is finally being updated. Yay. So far the boathouse is running on the new system. Double yay. However, the rest of the station is currently running on fuse boxes. Not so yay. If the fuse box light is green, you're good to go, but if the light is red or there's no light, then check the fuse. Thanks for your patience. For the love of God, please be patient. Robin. Fuses can be used to power electrical panels. You might need to remove blown fuses before connecting new ones. Note in blue ink, SSG Berman. Please don't think less of me for asking. There is one boat left in the station. Our chances of survival are much greater on the island. Why don't we take the boat? Why should we risk our lives for people who may never come? Sergeant Casado. Note in Blackie, Sergeant Casado. If someone makes a journey all the way here through who knows what kind of hell, I will not be the reason they fail so close to their goal. And no, I don't think any less of you. SSG Berman. There we are. Now, my thought is, should I take the fuse now? Because I may need it, right? That's like the mechanic. Because I've opened the door, right? So now I can go through. Oh, no, the door closes. Okay. I thought maybe the door would stay open and then I could just... There it is. Can't get down from here. Yeah, but I'm gonna need to open the door. As well. Please don't knock me down. Please don't fall. I'm not going anywhere until I turn the power back on and open that gate. Shutter power. So I need 2 fuses for this. Okay, here's one. What the hell's going on? Is someone stealing fuses? Well, somehow we're low on fuses, so if you took the fuses, bring them back, asshole. In the meantime, if you can move fuses between fuse boxes to open different doors, a pain in the ass, but think the mystery asshole keeps stealing shit. Okay. Again, logic would dictate that you just take the fuse. And see, it closes as you walk away. This door has a red light by it as well. I'm guessing it's locked. Yeah, okay. Jesus, asshole. I need to move those boxes out of the way. see what this is too. That's like a little supply room. Okay. Jesus Christ, he's right there. Well, that was kind of bullshit. That was fucking bullshit. It literally did it right in the fucking middle of me putting that board down. Utter fucking garbage. Bro, can you fuck off? You're annoying. Uh-oh. Oh! We started a fire! In the firehouse! Oh, hell. Oh. Oh, we're going over here now. How come this fucking box has moved? Okay. Ooh, dear. Sprinkler system failed. Yep. Now I gotta get the sprinklers working. Shit, the sprinklers have stopped working. The sound cover from the sprinklers is the only thing keeping us alive during emergencies. I'm gonna go check the systems in the training facility and see if I can fix them. Otherwise, I don't know what we're gonna do. Jokes about fire and open mic debut. So that's locked. Helps lower water levels. So is that what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to like lower the water level? Stuck. How the fuck am I supposed to get in that? Okay, well. Dear firefighters, thanks for saving my cat Pesto from the tree in our front yard. I was so scared I didn't know what to do, but then you came and saved him. I'm so glad he's back. I love him even though he hates me and hisses at me and scratches me, but Daddy says that's just what cats do. So yeah, thanks again. Alice G. Okay. A collectible over here. The rocket ship collectible is so wild. For those who've seen the movie, for at least the first film, you'll know exactly why that's so relevant. But it's also like kind of a dark. It seems like it's just dark humor. Like, oh, let's make the rocket ship the collectible that literally started out the movie with you going, oh really? This is where that's what we're doing with this. Oh, so I need a plank for that. Ooh. Okay. So we'll need a plank to... Need a plank to get back up here. This one's broken, so we're fucked. Okay, so we need a fuse. And then that goes to there. So first look at the water level. Look for valves. Okay, that's locked. Of course, the valves are missing as well. Well, I am almost out of time here, so... Hi team, yes, another post about issues we're having while Sergio is updating our systems. Yes, it's annoying, yes, they'll be worth it. The control board that's supposed to operate the training pool is currently offline. If you got to remove water in the training pool, you must use a manual valve system. I will update you the moment the control board is back online, I promise. Robin. So, obviously, this is going to be a lot more complicated and take a lot more time than I would think. So I think that we're probably just gonna have to call it here, and then when we come back, it'll probably be only like maybe like an hour, maybe less. I don't know. We'll resume. I'll probably just record that later today so we can get it done. But I will see you all in the next one, in the finale. So take care and goodbye.